Hi everybody, this is Bob and he's going to show us his Spartanette today. And tell me, Bob, what year is it
1953,
and how long is it?
32 feet.
So 32 feet, 1953, and look how shiny. You can see my reflection in there. And you just finished this?
Just recently. Yeah.
And what condition was it in when you got it?
It was pretty rough,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't have any of the original. Nothing of the original was in the trailer other than the bathtub and the medicine cabinet in the bathroom and the sconces in the bedroom. Everything else was.
So you had to do the whole floor plan.
I kept the floor plan pretty much the same. I switched the bedroom to twin beds. It was the only change I made in the floor plan, but I had to build from scratch.
Okay, well, you want to take us inside and show us?
Sure.
Now, the screen door, is that something you had to rebuild?
Yes, and it's a little bit different from original. The original door would have swung out this way.
Okay.
But it took special hinges that were missing, and I have two dogs, and the way I did it, they can't push the door open from inside.
Oh, so it opens in instead of out. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is cozy. I could see myself. That's right there is where I'd be all day. Yeah, that's like as good as having a recliner, isn't it?
Yes.
So is that like a Chase Lounge? Did you have to buy that or what did it?
We
Was
found
it?
that on eBay, I think, and I took out the measurements from the owner and measured in here and decided that they would be just right for the trailer. I think it originally had a jackknife sofa in the front, but it wasn't there when I got the trailer.
Oh, but that's so much more comfortable. If I was sharing this camper with someone, we'd be fighting over that probably. So, excuse me. Tell me about all the woodwork and everything. Is that something you had to redo?
Everything you see in here is new. The walls, the ceiling, the floor, the
And it
cabinets.
doesn't look new. It looks like it's original.
Well, it's all birch. I did use all birch because the original would have had birch, but I didn't try to make it exact. The stove is it's not original to this trailer, but it's the vintage. Is accurate.
Yeah.
We put a big sink in it. It has a gas stove. It has a gas furnace.
Yeah, that's a great big sink.
It has an air conditioner with a heat pump.
And so this is the air conditioner up here.
It has ducted. It is ducted.
It's so pretty. And is this an induction cooktop? So you're using that? Okay. Yeah. Does your oven work?
I assume that it does. I've never used it. I haven't built up enough nerve to try it. But I think we're going to try it this afternoon for the
potluck.
The potluck tonight.
Okay. And how long have you had the camper?
I've had it 3 years. It took me the last 2 years to build it.
Okay.
And this is actually the second time we've had it out. So we're still learning what we need to do to make it work for us. But so far, we're very happy with it. Everything works well. I
have an immense amount of storage here. Look at all those cabinets. Now, all the cabinetry, excuse me, is it done in the layout of the way it was originally, even though it's new cabinets? Is it?
Well, I didn't have a picture or anything of the original, but I think it is. Pretty much. There was in the original trailer, there would have been a kerosene heater.
Right there.
Fuel oil heater.
I've seen those in some of them. Not the Spartanettes, but I've seen them in some vintage campers. Okay, and then back here is the bedroom and bathroom?
Yes. There's a pocket door here.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn around.
There's a pocket door here. And another one for the bathroom.
So the bathroom will close off from the bedroom and living room.
You have to have these stops.
Okay. So that gives you total privacy in the bathroom.
And the bathroom's a little hard to get in and out of. It has the pocket door also.
Huh.
The bathtub's original. It was just bouncing around in here when I got it.
Just wasn't attached. That's a nice size shower. Not crowded at all, like a wet bath.
That's one of the things we like about it is the size of the shower. And then it has a window ventilation. I also put a fan in the ceiling in the bathroom. There's a composting toilet because these trailers didn't have any holding tanks at all, and it still doesn't. So with the composting toilet, I don't have to worry about black water.
Is that a Nature's Head?
Yes.
Are you happy with it?
It's the third one I've had, so yes.
Yes, okay. I know they're putting them in some of the tiny houses that are going off grid.
Tiny houses and boats.
Yeah.
And things.
It's everything just looks so comfortable and cozy.
So this is the second trailer that restored from scratch, and we learned a lot with the first one, which was an Airstream Argosy.
Now, yeah, you said last night we were had a meet and greet, and he said he knew this camper intimately from all the repairs. Yeah, and that's more storage. A little vent up there. I've seen some of the older ones have vents in the closet. All right, and does that little heater there heat the whole thing, or does it have a furnace?
It has a gas furnace. It also has a heat pump, and then that's a fan, actually.
Oh, that's a fan. Okay, and then here is another door. So you have another exit.
I like that. If you're asleep and something bad happens, you can get out quickly.
Yeah, and you don't see that too much in the older campers. It's not very common. And that's another fan up there. And are these lights? You said some of the things were original?
Those two sconces are original, I believe.
You can see the detail on that. All right. What do you want to tell me about your camper that I haven't asked? Wow. What's your favorite thing about it?
It rides like a dream. It has the original axles and suspension, and it's amazing how well it rides. It has a torsion suspension with the coil springs, and I'd never experienced that before. So that's probably the first thing. The second thing is the size of the shower. The bathroom is small, but the shower is large enough that I don't feel like I have to go to the facilities in the campground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which a lot of people do.
Yes, and because I have an Airstream, but because the walls are vertical in this trailer, it feels much larger, even though the trailer is 8 inches narrower than the Airstream.
Mm-hmm.
So,
because the Airstream is more curved, is what you're saying.
The curved tops,
yeah,
and the cabinet's on top. But with this open area right here, I never feel claustrophobic, and it's got a lot of windows. I like the fact that it has a lot of windows. When I got the trailer, it didn't have that front window. It had an air conditioner in a box, and I was able to get an original window and put in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what do you think your wife would say is her favorite thing?
Probably the sink.
The sink, the big sink. Yeah.
And the fact that it's got a big window right there, and she likes that.
It's just so cozy. All right. Well, thank you for showing it to us and sharing it. And everybody hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Thanks, Bob.